Okay, guys, take 4. I keep going on tangents on this. There's a lot to it. But this is part 2 of the fitness industry. Today I'm going to talk about how I think performance enhancing drugs, TRT, peptides like TB 8000, BP 187, Wegovy, Ozempic, the list is endless, guys. If you choose to take any of those, I think it's a act of a lack of faith. By now on the internet, guys, everybody can see that if this celebrity or this influencer is in amazing shape, yeah, they can say it's their supplement brand that they're trying to sell you, but we all also know that they're doing some sort of performance enhancing drug, some sort of peptide in order for them to get, SARMs falls under this umbrella as well, doing something to support their system in order to reach those results. Now, guys, I'm not talking about men in the military or females in the military who have amazing amounts of brain damage, and so their body's not properly producing hormones, or, people who have been exposed to something or they've done something to their body where their hormone profile doesn't work properly. Like, those are not the people I'm talking about. Those people are probably going to a doctor. They're telling them those levels are tanked, and then they have a reason to administer the drug. Then you have a responsibility as a Christian to not abuse it, but to use it to get your body to where it was meant to be as God's creation. And then, God willing, if your body works properly, hopefully you can remove yourself from those things. God willing, you're not condemned to take that stuff for forever. But that's where a lot of people don't understand, especially a lot of these guys who are obsessed with TRT, like, your body's dependent on that now. Your system, especially if you abuse it, is no longer going to produce that properly. I don't even know if we have long-term studies on what some of these peptides are going to do. Or are you going to get like elbow cancer because you chose to shoot yourself with these fucking peptides because you couldn't be, dang it. I don't think I can say the F word. Whatever, we continue. They chose to take these peptides or these drugs, and they don't realize that now their system is dependent on that. Guys, this might just be like my modern mind that's been disrupted by COVID, but like, we don't really have a world that has a dependent pipeline of stuff. And so if you're taking these peptides, these drugs that potentially are coming from some other country, because we don't manufacture anything in this country, like, and then all of a sudden that gets cut off. Now your systems don't work. Now your hormones are shutting down. Now you're a man turning into a female, or a female turning into a man because you were abusing these drugs because you had no faith that this gift that God gave you of a healthy, perfectly functioning body that science doesn't even really understand in totality, that you should manipulate that with something external. It is a lack of faith. Guys, I did it myself. And if you're a teenager and you're making the same mistake that I did, you probably can't afford it to do it properly. You probably have done a terrible amount of research. I mean, when I did it, there was not nearly as much. There was no Derek's for more plates, more dates. There was no Greg Doucette's to give you the information on how to do some of this stuff with at least a little bit of wisdom. And I think even then, guys like Greg Doucette discourage it because your body is not the same after that. And so God blessed you with a perfect creation made after his own image, and you're going to destroy it. You can destroy it. You will do these things and you will destroy it, and you don't know the repercussions. And at the end of the day, guys, it's the same thing that I said in the first video. It is in the name of vanity. If you do it because you want your body to get to a certain level of health, and you've done the tests and you've gone through the list of other stuff that is within your variable of control, are you even eating healthy? Are you eating healthy for longer than 2 weeks? No alcohol, like no drugs, no like binging in and out. Like, can you even do that for 12 weeks? Can you follow a nutrition plan for 12 weeks? Maybe then. Maybe then. Maybe. Are you getting good sleep? There's 101 sleep trackers nowadays. Try your sleep, guys. Try like checking your sleep. Look at your daily habits. And are those linear with you trying to reach this goal? Or are you so eager to reach this goal that you're going to destroy your body to reach them by putting in something that is not, that's a foreign substance? Is that what you're doing? Sleep, stress, guys, like, man, you can look into what cortisol does to your body. If you're not prioritizing your mental health and you just have massive amounts of stress and anxiety all the time, your cortisol levels is what's putting that fat around your waist and around your hips. So maybe you should manage that. Maybe you should manage your mommy and your daddy issues. Like, we all have some sort of mental trauma, guys, that needs to be handled before we even prioritize like all the things that we do to just look physically better. Ultimately, guys, all of that, the only reason that most of us are trying to look physically better is to attract a mate. And if you're doing a lot of that stuff and you're suppressing your mental health, like, you really have no business getting into a relationship either. This is what I mean, guys. This is take 4. I keep going on tangents. There's a lot to this. But don't do performance-enhancing drugs. It's a lack of faith. It's as simple as that, guys. You don't think that this body that God has gifted you can do amazing things. And I promise you it can. It can lift amazing amounts of weight. It can get the fat off. It can reach high levels of endurance, guys, but it takes discipline. The same discipline that it takes to come closer to God. Are you reading your Bible? Are you praying regularly before every meal when you get in and out of bed? Are you praying over your wife? Are you praying over your children? It's a discipline, guys. And what we think is discipline in our society is really like a 12-week thing. If you lost 30 pounds, that was 12, maybe 16 weeks. If you put on some muscle, that was 12, maybe 16 weeks. If you built up a cardio engine for one of these events, Spartan race, CrossFit, marathon, half marathon, like, it's 12 to 16 weeks, guys. That's nothing. That's nothing. If that is your idea of discipline, you're not taking advantage of the powerful mind that God has blessed you with either. Don't do drugs. Use your brain. God bless you. I'll see you in a couple days.